Welcome to Auntie Didi's Tales from the Motherland, where the animals talk, the sky remembers, and every story holds a little bit of magic. Before we get into today's story, I must tell you about a magical little boy, Simon. This story is specially dedicated to Simon, and your mom wants you to know that she absolutely loves you and for you to keep being courageous and kind. The world needs more Simons. Now back to our story. In the beginning, before there was form and structure, there was chaos and darkness, and everything was just a disaster. The great spirit being, Amadioha, looked upon the chaos and was displeased. How could beauty be introduced into this chaos, he thought? For surely, this current condition couldn't be left to continue into infinity. Amadioha decided that he was going to send guardians with special powers to go into the darkness to be their best, and by so doing, they will bring about beauty. He chose 4 guardians, 4 because he wanted a balance of power, each guardian evenly weighted by the other. Amadioha chose Agu and gave him the power of fire. Agu, my great one, you are hot, giving warmth and chasing shadows. You can burn red, hot and fiery. But if you burn blue, bright and pure, you will be at your best. Thank you, O great one. I will do my best, and I'll make you proud. Next, Amadioha called forth Eme. Beautiful one, precious one, Eme. Light and graceful, essence that spreads everywhere. You shall have the power of air, giving everyone breath. Let no one mistake you to be weak. For with a mighty turbulence, you can bring down tall trees. However, if you blow gentle and pure, you shall be at your best. Eme walked gracefully forward, her chin held high. She smiled and bowed her head. Oh, great one, I'll certainly be at my best and do you proud. Now, who next shall make this team of 4? Amadioha thought to himself. Then, with a clap of his hand and a great shout, aha! I know! Bring me Otobong. Otobong, you are calm and peaceful, renewing all things. But don't get angry, for you, as you renew, you have the power to wash away. If you flow clean and pure, you will be at your best. And last but not least, Banjo, come forward. Banjo, you are robust and strong. Be fruitful. Birth life. If you are steady, you will be at your best. All 4 guardians bowed to him. O great one, thank you for this power and for this honor. We will be at our best and we will make you proud. Amadioha was excited and he sent them into the darkness. Go, great guardians. I will come and visit to see the beauty you have established. As they went away, Amadioha smiled. Should he have told them that for them to be at their best, they needed to work together and first achieve balance before they could create beauty? They were smart. He was sure that they would figure it out themselves, and he was going to have fun watching. Off they went, each guardian committed to being their best. Agu burned bright, he burned hot, but try as he might, he rarely achieved the blue state. What he did instead was continue burning red and yellow, producing a lot of smoke. What am I doing wrong? Why can't I be at my best? Over and over I keep trying. I am Agu of fire. But instead I am producing so much smoke. I'm polluting the air. Eme coughed. Beautiful Eme, proud Eme. All this smoke Agu was making her angry. She huffed and she puffed, blowing fierce winds here and there, trying to dispel the smoke. She knew that all Agu needed to do was to take a little bit of the oxygen within her to burn blue. But since he was too proud to ask, she too was going to ignore him. Who did he think he was? If he couldn't humble himself to come and ask her, Eme, of the gracious air, then she was not going to tell him what to do. Taking me for granted. And as she blew this way and blew that way, she decided, instead of tiring herself out, she would immerse herself in the water in the Otobong, and then she would be pure. She was smarter than that foolish Agu, and she knew how to use others for her benefit. And so off she went to take a cleansing bath each and every time Agu polluted the air with his smoke. But she spent so much time bathing and barely any time blowing gentle breeze, and therefore she was not at her best. Otobong, on the other hand, sweet, calm, gentle Otobong. Otobong wasn't happy, but her shy voice. Otobong didn't want to offend. Otobong was peaceful. She was doing her best to remain clean and pure, but Eme kept polluting her sparkling waters. What could she do? Banjo came to her. Otobong, what are you doing? Don't you know that Amadioha can send you out of the team? Why are you being so gentle when both of us are the strongest of the four? You, the renewer of life, and me, the breather of all life. If you keep letting them pollute you, you will be gone and stripped of your power. Do something. That scared Otobong. She didn't want to be expelled from the group. What was she going to do? So, she decided she wasn't going to confront Eme. She would simply take away her waters. And so she wrapped up her waters, wrapped it all up into a mighty waterfall. The waterfall was too strong, and over time, the strength of the waterfall became too much pressure for Banjo to handle. And guess what happened? Crack! There was a big earthquake right in the middle, and all four of them fell into a deep pit of darkness. You see? Is this what you call being your best? You had one job. Stay steady and strong. Eme screamed at Banjo. What? How dare you? Why don't you try to withstand the force of mighty waterfall that Otobong created? Yes, you selfish, stingy thing. Because you didn't want me to wash in you, right? See now what you have caused. Oh no, you don't, Otobong exclaimed. Your pride and your arrogance led us to this predicament. Why couldn't you just show Agu what he needed to do? Agu turned. Who are you talking about? Show who? Me? I don't need her. I was going to get it. Who needs flimsy, fluffy air? Oh, shut up, Eme exclaimed. You all think you know everything. But there you were, polluting my air. Everybody bickering at each other. You could barely hear a word because they were all screaming at each other. Then they retreated into corners, muttering to themselves, angry, but nobody knew the way forward. Amadioha from far away looked on and shook his head. My great guardians, have they not realized that they need each other for them to succeed? Well, I still remain hopeful that they will achieve balance and bring about beauty. Agu tried flicking his fire on. He kept stealing glances at Eme. Maybe if I ask her. Eme saw him looking and gave him a small smile. Emboldened by her smile, he asked, Eme, will you show me what to do? Eme smiled widely. Sure, I'll come over and play a bit, she said. And then she came close to him and released a bit of her oxygen. Immediately, bright blue flames flared. Ah! Why didn't I know this? You didn't know? I thought you were just being proud and refusing to ask. No, I didn't know, Agu said. Well, now you do. Don't worry about the past, Eme said. You will be at your best now, and you will not pollute me anymore. Looking down sheepishly, Agu muttered, I'm sorry. Banjo cleared his throat. Someone should be taking a cue. Don't bring it near me, Eme said. I wasn't even talking to you. But she glanced at Otobong, who sat miserably in one corner, burdened by the weight of guilt that she carried for causing the earthquake. Eme floated over to Otobong and gently stroked her hair. It's not your fault, you know. We all caused this together. I'm sorry for polluting you and making you feel like you had to protect yourself. We are very alike, you know. Our components are the same. Why don't you show me how you purify yourself? Otobong smiled at her and then at Banjo. Thank you, her small voice said. I actually passed through Banjo, and his form in the earth traps the impurities as I flow through. Agu came closer and smiled at Otobong too. You know, if I warm you up, you could pass through Eme, and both of you will come out clean. Do you want to try? No, Banjo shouted. What if you dry her up and she isn't able to come back? But Banjo was just afraid and lonely. He didn't want to be left alone. Eme looked at him with bright eyes filled with knowledge and pulled him into the circle. Come, Banjo. She will come back. Why don't we try with just a little bit, so that you can see? I think you'll like it. Okay, if you say so. Banjo grudgingly agreed. As long as Otobong doesn't mind. I don't mind, Otobong said. Agu warmed Otobong, who became vapor and rose up into the air, cooled by Imade's breeze, and came back down as pure rain, dropping on Banjo. Stop, it's ticklish. Your rain is ticklish. I've stopped, Otobong laughed. But why am I still being tickled, Banjo exclaimed. And before anybody could say a word, lovely flowers and lush green plants sprouted from him. Oh my, they all exclaimed. What beauty! Oh, we have achieved balance and we have brought about beauty. Quick, Agu, warm up Otobong, let's do it again. Amadio had smiled, leaning back into his throne. Now they have learned to work together. Now they have achieved balance. And now there will be beauty. Bring me my royal cape. It's time for a visit. My children, we all need each other. With a little grace, respect, and consideration, we will be at our best, bringing beauty to all. Thank you for listening to Tales from the Motherland with Auntie Didi. Until next time, remember to take care of the little things, for they make a big difference. Now, if you've enjoyed the story, why don't you hit the subscribe button so you know when next a story is posted? And share with your friends so that you have more people to share the magic of Tales from the Motherland with Auntie Didi. Until next time, bye.